I think we'll have to wait for another guest till he joins in. Uh, Meanwhile, namaste. Welcome to this Doc Talks with Tudia Talks. It's Sasta Sundar, an online pharmacy and digital platform of healthcare as the health partner of the show. We all know that
Namaste.
COVID-19 with a wide clinical spectrum ranging from no symptoms to septic shock and multi-organs dysfunction. Despite its rapid spread worldwide, the clinical characteristics of COVID-19 remain to a large extent vague. The literature of ENT manifestation during COVID-19 infections is still sparse. Thus, there is a value in studying ENT manifestations of such novel coronavirus, and there is a need to identify the defining ENT and the clinical characteristics with more precision. We shall know more about the impact of COVID on ear, nose, and throat from our two guests. Dr. Chirijit Datta, sir is a senior consultant
Hello.
at ENT at CK Birla Hospitals, and we have Dr. Arjun Dasgupta, sir is a consultant ENT at CMRI. Welcome to Turia Talk, sir.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Right. So we would like to start the show by asking you, sir, are the loss of smell and taste a kind of confirmation that someone is COVID positive?
Chiro, you want to have a go or shall I tell it? Okay. Uh, in this day and
Yes.
age, in 2020,
Uh,
loss of taste and smell is more or
if
less
I
confirmatory of COVID.
can
Hello?
say so,
I can hear you.
it
Oh,
is not a confirmation.
Right. Sir, we would like to get your perspective as well.
right. The loss of smell is a ENT symptom which was there with us for a long time. Now, this was a rare phenomenon. Now, after COVID, it has generated a special interest in what we call anosmia, like loss of smell. Now, previously, with the loss of smell, the workouts where we look for the nose, look for the nasal problems, we look for the central problems, the cranial problems. But in 2020, the anosmia or the loss of smell has suddenly been propagated in the forefront. Now everybody is aware of it. All I can say is anosmia is not confirmatory of COVID. However, in 2020, if somebody has anosmia, he should have a COVID test. Must.
Right. We have already got 2, 3 questions from audience. I think we can take up those questions if those questions are displayed, please.
Chiro, want to go at it or do you want me to tell it?
Or difficulty in swallowing, is it a serious issue?
Um, hello, can you hear
Yes.
me? Yeah, the difficulty in swallowing is not that of a issue in COVID because COVID has very serious other issues. Hello.
Yes, yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. There are serious other issues, but for many other reasons, difficulty in swallowing has come to our forefront, and we are getting worried about it. If somebody has difficulty in swallowing, that is needs to be investigated, and we need to look at common causes, like if there's something stopping it from swallowing, like a tumor or any other mass in our in the path that we swallow, or is there any neurological problem, is there, because swallowing is a very complex mechanism. There is multiple of nerves that helps in the swallowing, like one group of muscle relax and one group of muscle contract. So all these helps us to swallow. And is there a problem with with the nerve affecting those muscles that can cause the swelling? Now, with COVID situation, swallowing is not that of an issue. So, if somebody has a difficulty in swallowing, we don't suspect COVID straight away. If I can say.
Right. We'll take up the next question. Next question, please. Can we get that displayed? Sir, do allergies trigger sinus and nasal conditions?
Uh, I, the Does Chirajit Datta Dr. Datta wants to say it, or you want me to? I
I
think
think
he's.
sir lost connectivity. He has some technical glitch. Maybe he'll just join
Yes,
in few
sure.
minutes. Yeah.
Sure. Yes, allergy is a huge issue. The sinuses means we have some holes in our skull. Like if our skull is made fully of bones, then it would be too heavy to carry it around. So nature made us some holes inside our skull, so it becomes lighter. The problem is the holes inside are called sinuses. So we have two in the forehead, two inside our cheek, two in on the side of the nose, and two behind the eyes. And all of them are lined by a lining which is the same lining that of the nose. And so they all produce mucus. So the mucus kind of drains into the nose, and they go to either we spit it out or it goes to our tummy. Now, the problem is sometimes the drainage doesn't work very properly. So the allergy, how it contributes is allergies produces a lot of mucus. So the people with allergies suffer from this excessive production of mucus and the thickening of the sinuses. And that's one of the causes of sinusitis and other issues.
Right. We are waiting for Dr. Datta to join. Meanwhile, we'll continue this discussion. We
Sure.
can take a few more questions from audience, please.
Yes.
Sir, the question is, how does the coronavirus create trouble with balance?
Coronavirus is a virus, so it more or less affects every organ of the body, and we know that it starts off as a what we call as upper respiratory tract infection. So upper respiratory tract means nose, throat, other upper respiratory tract. But the problem starts when it becomes a lower respiratory tract infection, which it becomes a lung infection. Now it's not supposed to become a lung infection, but when it becomes a lung infection, then we are worried about it. Then it becomes serious. Now there is a connection between the ear and the nose. There is a small connection which connects the nose to the ear which is at the back of our nose. Now sometimes these infections travel to the ear. So the upper respiratory tract infection, like the infection of the nose, can travel to the ear. Now we know that ear has two jobs, the hearing and balance. So the balance is one of the functions of the ear. So that if the infection from the nose travels to the ear, our balance may get affected. So that's how coronavirus may cause a balance problem, but it's not very common. We know that.
Right. We'll take up 2-3 more questions, and of course, we'll be back to our discussion. Can
Sure.
we get those questions displayed ASAP? Sir, do ENT patients have greater exposure to COVID-19?
ENT patients and the ENT doctors are more exposed to COVID-19 because COVID-19 is an upper respiratory tract infection. the virus stays in the back of the nose. As you can see that the tests, they swab the back of the nose and the nose mainly. So those are the places where the viruses are harbored. So obviously, even in an asymptomatic patient or a symptomatic patient, um, they are more prone to get a corona infection. And people with those problems, when they visit an ENT doctor, they are also more exposed to those viruses. That is a known fact. So
Right.
the medical specialties which are most exposed to the upper airway, like the anesthetist and the ENT surgeon, are the ones that are most likely to um, get the coronavirus infection.
Right. We are discussing the impact of COVID on ENT, and we have two doctors, Dr. Arjun Dasgupta with us, and we have Dr. Chirajit Datta. We'll
Right.
take up a few more questions. Sir, for Dr. Datta, sir, what are the chances of COVID-19 permanent and or severe damage on ENT organs, sir?
ENT organ will start off with nose again, as Arjun, Dr. Dasgupta was saying. There are two terms. Anosmia means complete loss of smell, and consequently the taste, which is a social disaster and personal disaster as well. You cannot smell or taste anything. Everything tastes like grass. So it is a huge problem which has come to the forefront. It was a small problem before, but not anymore, not after COVID 19. So that is one permanent damage. But as Arjun mentioned before, the other ones like hearing loss, etc., thankfully, they are much less in terms of permanence. होता है, लेकिन परमानेंट ये स्मेल और टेस्ट जैसा मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम ये परमानेंट नहीं होती.
Right. Can we take one or two more questions? Sir,
Sure.
how, though this is not related to COVID, but I think this is a very pertinent question. How can sleep apnea be prevented? And we would like to get the perspective from both of you individually, please.
Chiro, Dr. Datta, you go first.
This, like you said, is not linked directly to COVID-19, लेकिन हर कुछ तो लिंक्ड होता है. अगर नाक बंद हो जाए राइनो वायरस से हो या कोरोना वायरस से हो, then you will have sleeping issues, sleep disturbance, and some obstruction will follow. लेकिन आपने जो obstructive sleep apnea you have mentioned, that's a specific term. उसके लिए तो उसके लिए बेसिक लाइफस्टाइल चेंजेस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. वेट लॉस, स्लीप हाइजीन, खाना पीने का ध्यान रखना, नींद की गोली, हर छोटे मोटे चीज अफेक्ट्स योर स्लीपिंग पैटर्न एंड मे अफेक्ट योर एंड मे गिव राइज और एटलीस्ट इन्फ्लुएंस आपकी स्लीप एपनिया. अर्जुन?
Yeah, as Dr. Datta already rightfully mentioned, that the lifestyle changes are the most important thing about snoring and sleep apnea. Now, as for snoring is a very common problem. I mean, like a huge number of people already smoke. So they do smoke or they do snore a lot, but not all of them has sleep apnea. For sleep apnea to appear, it's mainly the weight gain. So you need to lose some weight. The more weight you gain, the more prone you are to sleep apnea. Obviously, you have to remember that you don't drink late in the night. If you drink, your sleep apnea gets worse. And as Dr. Datta has rightly mentioned, the sedatives, you need to avoid the sleeping pills. So mainly the lifestyle changes. You don't depend on like sleeping pills. You need to watch your food. You need to watch your diet and exercises, and you can prevent sleep apnea as well as snoring as well. If you lose a few kilos of weight, your snoring is going to get better. We all know that.
Right.
Right, sir. So we are talking about the impact of COVID-19 on ear, nose, throat, ENT, popularly known as in this Doc Talks with Turiya Talk show, with Sasta Sundar as the health partner for the show. Sasta Sundar's Genu Path Labs and NAPL accredited diagnostic laboratory. It provides quality diagnostic service at an affordable cost. Sir, I wanted to ask you something very silly, but I think I wanted to. Can the
Please.
coronavirus enter through ear?
There has been incidences where coronavirus has gone through the tympanic membrane. Now, these are experimental understanding in the laboratory. Now, you don't have to worry about much of it going through the ear unless you have a perforation in the ear. In one word, no. But in medicine or what we call in Bengali is daktari, everything is possible. We hardly, if we hear something imposters, something very unnatural, we are not really surprised by it because everything happens. So in this case also, there has been instances where the virus has traveled through the tympanic membrane.
Right, sir.
Dr. Datta, anything to
Yes.
add?
I would reiterate the point. ये ऐसा होनी नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन इस दुनिया में हर कुछ तो होता है. So it's very, very, very small chance. Very small chance.
एक क्वेश्चन बिल्कुल हिंदी में ही पूछ रहे हैं. बहुत लोग 5 या 6 महीने से बिल्कुल गार्गल कर रहे हैं, स्टीम इनहेल कर रहे हैं. नेटीपॉड्स बहुत बिक रहा है एंड आई थिंक इट इज फॉर टू कीप देयर रेस्पिरेटरी हेल्थ बेस्ट. कोई मेडिकल अथॉरिटीज इसको रिकमेंड भी कर रहे थे. व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से ऑन दिस, सर?
Yeah, go ahead.
Look, every bit helps. हर कुछ से सुविधा आपको मिलेगी. हम लोग तो जब से इस देश में आए हैं उस दिन से हम लोग एक मॉडिफाइड जल नीति की हर पेशेंट को जो नाक की प्रॉब्लम, गले की प्रॉब्लम हो, उनको ये एडवाइस दिया जाता है. ये नया कुछ नहीं है, हम लोग 2008 साल से ये कर रहे हैं. तो ये तो हेल्प तो डेफिनेटली होता है. ये कोविड सिचुएशन में एग्जैक्टली होता कि होता नहीं है ये तो समय ही बोलेगा, लेकिन ये करने से तो कोई हार्म तो नहीं होगी. दैट इज 100% गारंटी. उपकार तो कुछ ना कुछ मिलेगा. अर्जुन,
there is a video which has gone viral from one of the hospitals in Mumbai, which has exhibited a povidone iodine, or popularly known as betadine, nasal douche and gargle. And there are some, it said that it kind of kills off the virus. We all know that the soap and water and betadine can kill the virus very easily. Now, the time is too small to judge these and to pass our judgment. So we have a very open mind. We personally haven't recommended anybody to gargle or do povidone iodine nasal douche to prevent coronavirus infection. What we know and already being proved beyond doubt that mask, distance and hand washing prevents coronavirus infection. So we will want to reiterate these 3 points. If somebody wears a mask, he keeps a 6 feet distance between two people and washes hands very regularly. After that, if he wants to do gargle, he wants to douche his nose, let him do it. We have no objection.
Right, sir.
लेकिन पहले की 3 ना भूले.
Absolutely.
ये
Don't forget
नहीं है.
Right, sir. Sir, आप लोग का कोई final message to young doctors, because you both are an institution yourself, and of course, final message to patients and people around them, what they should do.
Datta, you want to go ahead?
Again, एक ही बात जो हर कोई हमारे लीडर, हमारे डॉक्टर लीडर, हमारे पॉलिटिकल लीडर, हमारे बुजुर्गों, they are saying the same thing. We'll just repeat it. ये मास्क, ये हाथ धोना, ये दूरी बजाय रखना, ये मेंटेन करें, बाकी सब कुछ सेकेंडरी है। अर्जुन,
we have been through it for a year now. This is going to be a year we are living with the coronavirus. Now, we still now, touch wood or everything, we haven't been infected so far. Let it keep this way. And a vast majority of people has been affected. We have lost colleagues in droves. I mean, we can count in our fingers how many of our colleagues we have lost. We have lost our friends. We have lost our relatives. We have lost people. Now let's not forget that. Now the vaccine is coming, which is a ray of hope. And hopefully the vaccine will provide some form of, so we are hopeful. I mean, don't want to get into controversy. But vaccine or no vaccine, don't forget to wear the mask, keep the distance. We just can't. I know everybody is suffering from pandemic fatigue. People in the street, we are seeing that they are going around without mask. But you really need to wear mask, because at this moment, as we are talking, England is going into a severe second phase lockdown. In a country like India, we can't afford to have a second lockdown. So please be careful. Please maintain distance, wear your mask, and wash your hands. We need to be careful for the next year. For that, we can't afford for the second countdown, for second wave to come, because then we will be devastated. And for doctors, I think we are going to be very careful for the next 2 to 3 years, because one hidden COVID patient may kill you, basically. So be very careful. So that's the message we want to put you through. Don't get away with the mask, washing hands, hand hygiene, and the distance just yet. Please stick to it.
Absolutely.
Right.
No shortcut.
Would you like to say anything on this special strain of coronavirus, this second wave for India? Any message? Or maybe any question which you have missed out?
No, you have covered everything. We can't go into details about COVID complications and how we are dealing with it. Let's not go into that. It's an upper respiratory tract infection. It travels to the nose and mouth. So basically, you need to cover your nose and you need to cover your mouth, so that you don't catch the virus. And if you have the virus, you don't spread it to the others. Very simple, very straightforward. You can't do away with it. So keep your mask handy. Please try not to get done with it yet.
Right, sir.
एकदम ये म्यूटेशन वगैरह यूके वेरिएंट लेके उतना चिंता अभी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. चिंता करने की बहुत सारे साइंटिस्ट हैं. लॉट्स ऑफ पीपल विल वर्क ऑन इट. सो डोंट गेट कैरिड अवे. वो तीनों को ना छोड़े. दिस मास्क, हैंड वॉशिंग एंड सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग.
Right. Sir, one last question. Any message for Turiya Talks and Turiya Communications?
Turiya Talks we are doing an excellent job. All the luck to you, Sundar, and we wish you all the best. And Turiya Talks should go miles and miles ahead of spreading awareness, of doing this kind of thing, because this is the future. We all know that this is how things are going to get done. And wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you, sir.
Brilliant job and best of luck. Stay healthy, safe rahe.
Right.
Very much.
So, with your permission, can we wrap up the show?
Oh, thank you. Yes, please.
Yes. So, with that, we have arrived towards the end of this very, very informative and educational session. For our viewers, the service verticals of Sasta Sundar are pharmacy, diagnostics, and wellness. If you need further details, please visit their website. Sasta Sundar also has an online diet clinic called Yana Diet Clinic. It works on holistic diet plans to help one lose weight and reduce medicine intake. Thank you. See you in the next session of Doc Talks with Turiya Talks. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our videos. And please do subscribe our channel also. Thank you, doctors, for taking your time out and being with us. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Namaste.
Hope our viewers learned something new from it today. Namaste and thank you.
सस्ता बोले सेविंग सुंदर बोले क्वालिटी, ऐप बोले कन्वीनियंस, सब मिलकर बोले हेल्थ हैप्पीनेस।
सस्ता सुंदर ऐप, हेल्थ एंड हैप्पीनेस।